Alright guys, so today we are going to talk about formal letters. We have been talking about getting ready to write a formal letter to the author of our class novel, and I'm going to do some modeling for you today, just kind of the components of a formal letter and then some of the things that you guys are going to need to talk about. I'm going to use R.J. Palacio, the author of Wonder, to write this letter about. So if you guys notice in my sample letter here, I have the very first thing who this letter is going to be going to, right? That's kind of a big deal. As you are going through your formal letter, you need to make sure that you have a very clear opening, and you need to address who this letter is written to. And the letter is going to be to your author of your class novel. Notice the other thing that I have here is the date of my letter, okay? The date is very important, so they know how long ago you read their book and how long ago you wrote this letter. It's always nice to start out a letter with a nice introduction. This is exactly what we've talked about with our essays, right? And so it's important for us to kind of introduce what are you doing and why are you doing it. In my particular letter, I wanted to make sure that I showed R.J. Palacio why I was taking the time to write them a letter. This semester in our ELA class, we read the book Wonder. Wow, what a powerful book. After reading it as a class, we were asked to write a literary essay about this book. So right here, we give a little bit of a summary of purpose. You're showing why you are doing what you're doing, right? That's very important. Notice also what I have here. I underlined the title of the book. Anytime you are writing a title of the book out, you need to make sure you have it underlined. And then another thing that I try to always incorporate in all of my writing, but especially in letters, is this idea of your own personality, right? It's important for them to see who you are through your writing. After I go through my introduction, you can kind of think about this as a body paragraph that really shows what you want this person that you are writing to do with this letter. Attached to this letter is a copy of my literary essay. I decided to write about kindness and the influence it can have on people. So this body paragraph here really answers the question, why are you writing what you are? Notice here how I restate my thesis here as well, so that you can double, triple, quadruple check that R.J. Palacio, or whomever you're writing to, really understands the purpose behind your writing. And then, just like in our essays, I wrap it up with a conclusion. I was so impacted by the book you wrote. Thank you so much for writing it. My class and I are so excited to see the movie this spring. So again, we are wrapping up our writing here. Short, sweet, to the point. A couple of other things in this formal letter that you guys really need to take into consideration is the salutation, saying goodbye, sincerely yours, thank you. You can do any of those. Your name is a part of this ending. Okay? And then I always put a title. So of course my title would be teacher at Academy Global, but for you guys, you would tell the person you're writing to, who are you? What is the title? Student at Academy Global, lover of the book Wonder. What is your title that you want them to remember you as? All of this, guys, is important to think about, and you guys are going to start writing a formal letter to the author of your class novel today. You can find their information in your class novel, and please make sure you include an introduction a body paragraph, and a conclusion. If you have any questions about this, please make sure you hop into the virtual office, and tomorrow in live lessons we are going to go over what this looks like. See you there.